Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name is Ross, and as always told, I had a voice radio. So today, we are doing another news video. We're updating the news, ladies and gentlemen. I am making sure that you know everything that's going on at the moment, so that you're fully informed. It is important, after all, not every story needs its own video, but we need to go through everything. These are the videos where we make sure we do so. In the first piece of news, and you would have seen this in the thumbnail, a very exciting piece of news. We are getting golden cards, proper job gold cards. Now the pictures come from @AutobotTesla on Twitter. We are getting Solgaleo and Lunala. Now, important to note, these are the Sun and Moon Solgaleo and Lunala, not the upcoming Japanese Solgaleo and Lunala. Now, I did videos about the new ones, linked to those in the description. The Solgaleo came out this week, and oh my goodness, it looks amazing. 250 HP, the ability gives it no weakness, and the rest of your Pokemon have no weakness. So it's got 250 HP and no weakness. For a double colourless energy, 120, and attach 2 energy from your discard to one of your bench Pokemon. 2 energy, you get to heal all of your Pokemon as a GX attack, just like Primarina. Crazy good card. Check out the link to that one in the description. That one very much did get its own video. So it's not the new amazing Solgaleo, but it is the old Sun and Moon Solgaleo, which is pretty good. And let's face it, if the new Solgaleo is as good as we think it is, and we really do think it's good, then the Sun and Moon Solgaleo is going to see play because it's also pretty good. Nice ability that's a switch every turn, nice attack that does 230 and discards the energy, but remember the new Solgaleo will accelerate the energy to make up for it. We're all going to want Solgaleo in the near future. This is the shiniest, most golden version that we have. Now, this is, of course, not the first time we've ever had gold Pokemon cards. Back in Legendary Treasures, we got gold Zekrom and gold Reshiram. Now, the next question, of course, is, should we expect more gold cards? Well, back in Black and White, we only got Reshiram and Zekrom that are the cover Pokemon, like Solgaleo and Lunala, which might suggest we're only getting Solgaleo and Lunala. The thing is that this was in Legendary Treasures, which was the very last Black and White set before we went to X and Y. It wouldn't have made sense to do any other gold cards. But now it does. This is coming out in Sun and Moon 4 Plus in Japan, which we assume is going to be in our Sun and Moon 5 set, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, though we have no confirmation. This is purely guesswork. But we've still got a bunch of Sun and Moon sets to go. So I think it's quite likely that we will get more of these gold cards. And the ones that make the most sense, the Tapus, the Alolan Guardians, Tapu Koko, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, and of course, Tapu Lele. As far as I'm concerned, the most sense they can do here is do 2 of them in our Sun and Moon 6 set, and 2 of them in our Sun and Moon 7 set. Which means, and this is pure speculation, this is not guaranteed, this is not confirmed, but I think we're going to be getting gold Tapus, including gold Tapu Lele. And you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? That is going to be one expensive card, because Tapu Lele is still the best card in the format. The Rainbow Rare is rocking up around $120. I did a video about the most expensive cards in the Sun and Moon era. Go check that out. Link in the description. And quite frankly, I think a gold Tapu Lele could be more exclusive than the Rainbow Rare, and hence could demand a higher price, which is getting a little bit silly at this point. Hey-ho. Now, there is a new card been revealed about which I have not done a video. It's not a huge card, but there's a new Cosmog coming out. And as I've said, with the new Solgaleo coming around, it is fairly important that we make sure that we know if this is a better Cosmog than the other Cosmog. Now, up to now, we've just had one Cosmog been reprinted over and over again. It's this one from Sun and Moon that allows you to draw a card. Now the new one was revealed on the official Japanese Pokemon Twitter site. A Twitter site I like very much indeed. And I actually translated this from Google Translate. Now here's what it said on Google Translate. Teleport, grow on the bench. Which I assumed meant that this meant that Cosmog could just switch to the bench. 1 colourless energy switch to the bench. We know it doesn't do any damage. I checked with my good friend David Hockman. He did confirm that this was the case. So that's 2 cards. I have now gathered the meaning, the other one was the promo Eevee, by looking at Google Translate on the Japanese Pokemon Twitter site. I'm not saying we should definitely go with this, but I am saying that me and Google Translate, we got a thing going on, and it's making me pretty gosh darned excited. Is this better than the Cosmog we had in Sun and Moon and we've had a few reprints of since? Probably not, to be honest. Switching to the bench is kinda good because it protects Cosmog, but then again, it's a basic Pokemon, it's giving up 1 prize, you're attacking to get it to the bench. Most of the time, if I'm playing a Cosmog, I would rather just attach an energy, manually retreat, because this one's got a retreat cost of 1, and the new one also has a retreat cost of 1, and then chuck up an Alolan Vulpix and use Beacon for 0 energy, personally. So I'm not going to be attacking with either Cosmog, so I don't think it really makes a huge difference. They've both got a retreat cost of 1, they've both got 60 HP, they've both got a weakness to Psychic and no resistance. Now, artwork-wise, I think the new one is better. I adore the artwork on the new one. Attack-wise, if I had to use an attack, I'd rather draw a card, maybe get something good for the following turn, maybe draw that rare candy that allows me to get a Solgaleo the following turn. Honestly, I don't expect to be attacking with either of these. I've probably played a Bridget, I've probably got an Alolan Vulpix, and I'm going to be using Beacon. So it doesn't really matter. If you love the artwork, go for the new one. If you want the attack, go for the old one. But as I've said, if you're using the attack here, something has probably gone wrong. Also, in my travels on the Japanese Pokemon Twitter site, I found a new Full-art Lillie card. Now, we've already got a Full-art Lillie card. This is another Full-art Lillie card, just like we got the Full-art Lusamine, and then we're getting another Full-art Lusamine. Now, this is coming out in Sun and Moon 4 Plus GX Battle Boost in Japan, and it's alright. It shows her in her Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon garments, as it were. It's pretty cool, if you like Lillie. I mean, Lillie as a card is fine. You get to draw until you've got 6 cards in your hand, unless it is the first turn of the game, in which case you get to draw until you've got 8 cards in your hand. Quite good now that we got Tapu Lele's Wonder Tag, so we can search it out on the first turn of the game. But that's about it. It sees a bit of play, but not a huge amount of play. If you are playing it, you've got the full art or you've got the other full art. I leave it up to you to decide which one you would prefer. It doesn't really matter, to be perfectly honest. It's personal preference. And the last piece of news that we need to go through in this video, and we've talked about it a little bit in recent videos, but I want to make it super clear in this news video, alternate type reprints are a thing. Pokemon have decided that they want to reprint some of the cards we've got, but with a new typing. So the best example we've got is the ridiculously good Tapu Lele, which was printed in Sun and Moon 2 Plus as a Psychic Pokemon, and is coming out in Sun and Moon 4 Plus in Japan as a Fairy Pokemon. And you'll see there that they've changed everything they need to. Weakness has changed. Resistance has come in. Psychic Pokemon generally have no resistance. Fairy Pokemon do tend to have a resistance to darkness, hence why that resistance has come in now. The attack cost has changed, the typing has changed, but nothing else. Retreat cost, HP, attack cost other than the actual coloured energy, the attacks and damage and effects, everything else is the same. Now this Tapu Lele is particularly good because it's got the attack for 2 energy that allows you to rearrange the damage counters on your opponent's side of the field. This is a crazy good attack, and by printing it as a Fairy Pokemon rather than a Psychic, it means you can use the Fairy type in Metagross or in Expanded with Dimension Valley, but you can use the Fairy type now with Gardevoir. It's really, really good, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great Pokemon, and it is one that is going to see a huge amount of play. Alternate type reprints are a thing. This is very, very exciting to me. Very exciting indeed. I've been asking you guys over the past few days which alternate types you want, and the best answers I think are Water type Golisopod, get rid of that fire weakness while hitting fire Pokemon other than Ho-Oh for weakness, and Noivern GX, which would give an attack cost of colourless energy rather than the ridiculous attack cost it currently has, while getting rid of its fairy weakness, i.e. Gardevoir. Lots of fun things to consider, ladies and gentlemen, lots of fun things to think about. The gold cards are great, the alternate type reprints are very, very exciting indeed, and then we've got a couple other new cards to finish off. Enough, I think, for a news video, but as always, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear from you. Tell me what you think about all of these news stories. Tell me what you think about alternate type reprints. Tell me what cards you want as alternate type reprints. Tell me which of those Lillies you prefer, which of the Cosmogs you prefer. Tell me if you care about these gold Pokemon or whether you're going to ignore them because they're going to be too gosh darned expensive. Go nuts, but be nice. Very important. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWassy, and Twitch at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. That's where the live action happens. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, etc., you can do so at patreon.com/PTCGRadio. But by far the most important thing, as always, is to look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.